What a game at SoFi Stadium. The Chargers made a statement on defense, completely shutting down the Pittsburgh Steelers in a 25-10 victory. If you tuned in expecting fireworks on offense, you got a masterclass in defensive dominance instead. From Aaron Rodgers getting sacked in the end zone to the Chargers' secondary clamping down on every pass, it was a game where Pittsburgh looked like a completely different team. And for Chargers fans, the win marks something special. 3 straight victories for the first time this season. Stick around as we break down the plays, the stars, and the storylines from this thrilling matchup. Let's start with the defense. The Chargers held the Steelers to just 11 first downs and 221 total yards. That's right, 221 yards against a team that had been averaging over 25 points per game. They converted only 2 of 11 third downs. It was relentless. Suffocating football. Every time Pittsburgh tried to move the chains, the Chargers' defenders were there to disrupt timing, force throws off target, or bring Rodgers down behind the line. SoFi Stadium may have been filled with terrible towels, but the home team's defensive effort ensured that fans weren't waving them for long. Aaron Rodgers looked every bit of his 41 years on Sunday. The future Hall of Famer was sacked 3 times, intercepted twice, and even taken down in the end zone for a safety. His final passer rating, 50.6. It wasn't just bad luck. He was pressured relentlessly, forced into quick throws, and struggled to find open receivers. In a game dominated by defense, Rodgers simply couldn't establish rhythm, and the Chargers' front 7 made sure to capitalize on every opportunity. It was a harsh reminder of just how impactful a top-tier defense can be against a veteran quarterback. Meanwhile, Justin Herbert had his own challenges on offense. Playing behind a constantly shifting offensive line, Herbert was sacked 5 times and forced to make quick decisions to avoid bigger losses. He even had a moment where a pass was batted back to him at the line, only to be nullified by a penalty. Despite the chaos up front, Herbert managed to keep the Chargers moving, connecting on key throws and staying resilient under pressure. It's clear the offensive line injuries continue to test the team, but Herbert's poise was still evident, even in difficult conditions. Scoring highlights were limited, but the Chargers found ways to put points on the board. Cameron Dicker contributed with 3 field goals, while Ladd McConkey and Kamani Vidal each scored touchdowns. The Steelers managed only a single early 59-yard field goal by Chris Boswell. Aaron Rodgers' late 27-yard touchdown to Roman Wilson made the scoreboard look closer than the game really was. But by that point, the Chargers had already controlled the tempo. It was a textbook example of how consistent, efficient scoring can dominate a game, even when the highlight reels are sparse. Speaking of highlights, Keenan Allen stole the show in a historic moment. With a 7-yard catch late in the game, Allen became the Chargers' all-time leader in receptions with 956, surpassing Hall of Famer Antonio Gates. That's a huge milestone in Chargers history, and a testament to Allen's consistency and durability over the years. Even in a game dominated by defense, Allen found a way to shine, giving fans something to celebrate while cementing his place in the team's record books. The Steelers' offense, meanwhile, struggled mightily compared to their previous outings. They came in hot, averaging 25.3 points per game, but were completely stifled. Their usually dynamic plays were shut down, and the team that forced 6 turnovers against Indianapolis looked outmatched in every phase. Third down conversions were rare, drives stalled quickly, and SoFi Stadium's noise level from the home crowd kept them on edge. For a team used to offensive firepower, this was a tough Sunday in Los Angeles. One key storyline was the ongoing pressure on quarterbacks league-wide, highlighted by Herbert's experience. He entered the game having been pressured 17 times per game on average this season, more than any other quarterback, and absorbing 9 hits per game over the past 20 seasons. Sunday was no different, as the Chargers leaned on quick developing pass plays to mitigate the chaos. Even with injuries at left tackle and adjustments on the fly, Herbert kept composure and helped his team secure the win, showing why he's considered one of the elite young quarterbacks in the league. The Chargers defense didn't just stop Rodgers, they made statements with every play. The early safety, the consistent pass rush, and the opportunistic coverage left no room for Pittsburgh to execute. It wasn't just about stopping one play or one drive. It was about sustained domination. The team's ability to control the line of scrimmage, pressure the quarterback, and limit big plays was the difference maker, and it showcased why defense remains a critical component in winning games, even in a league that celebrates offensive fireworks. Looking ahead, the Chargers travel to Jacksonville to face a Jaguars team that started 4-1 but has stumbled recently. The momentum from this win could be key in keeping the Chargers on a winning streak. On the other side, Pittsburgh will need to regroup and find solutions to regain offensive consistency. Sunday's game highlighted resilience, historic milestones, and the impact of elite defensive play. For fans, it was a reminder that football isn't just about big offensive plays. It's about execution, strategy, and determination across every phase of the game.